welcome to another episode of our Heroes Angular Beginner tutorial. So this is where we ended on the last one. So now we just want to see where we need to be. Next, we are going to see displaying a list. So let's do that. So displaying a list, we would essentially need to mark a heroes file that has like a data set. So let's go and set that up on our side. So we're going to create a new data, and we are going to then create a new file in data, and I'm just going to call it mark hero.ts, and that will sort of give us our data. Right, let's just take the data here, and we are going to add data to this side, and now we just remove that, and then this will resolve our I want to resolve the hero, right? And we have our data set. Now we have data, we need to plug the data into the heroes component, right? The way that we're going to do this is nothing other than just calling the list, and that's it. Displaying the list is essentially just doing that, and we are going to get rid of this hard-coded hero, and then let's just resolve this. Let's do that, right? So that sort of resolve that for us, and then because our server is still running, if I save now, it's gonna bomb because it's expecting hero from this side, but this is to change. So let's save it and see and watch it bomb, right? So that's done, right? Now let's go fix that. So we have our heroes data. Now we need to load our heroes data, and let's just remove everything here, and we need to iterate our data and display the correct one. So we're going to update this list item, and it's going to iterate the list, and that list is what we have here. So we're going to have hero list. I'm just going to rename that to heroes list, and I'm going to copy this and come this side and say iterate heroes list, and then let's save that, and let's have a look. Oh, right, we have a heroes list showing up. One thing that I need to add though, guys, is the style. So I forgot to add the global style, so we can essentially take this style and use it for the projects. It's beginner project, nothing fancy, so we're just going to paste everything there, save that, and we're just going to see how it looks. Right, so that's how it looks. Has all our buttons, and that's our list. That's fine. So for us to update the model, I'm just gonna go to the model properties in our dialog service, and I'm just gonna update this to, want it to be 90%, and I want the height to be 80 view height. Then save that, and let's see how it looks. Boom, now we have a model that looks better. All right, happy with this. All right, so let's go back and let's see what else we need. Then we are going to display a list, and now we have our list. That was quick, nice and easy, nothing fancy, and we are at a point where we need to do something with our list. So what we want to do with our list is to edit, see the details, do nice things. So we can close that, we can close that, we're sort of done. And we need, so before we add the function here, well, I suppose we can add our function here. On select, we take the hero, so let's just copy that, and then let's save this. It's gonna bomb because we don't have hero this side. So let's add, we don't have the on select this side, so we're gonna select, I'm gonna say hero, and then it's going to be hero, right? and we can sort of make it void because we don't expect anything coming out of that. We'll see that later. So we want to do something here. What is it that we want to do? Let's go check that out. And we have heroes on select, that is fine. So we have hero, selected hero, and the selected hero, you can plug it here. Just do that. Then you assign that and do what with it. There's nothing fancy that they're doing. So they wanna have the selected hero to the heroes template. So how I want to do this is that I want to okay, let's do so on select, so save this, then it's gonna come back fine, right? Cool. So the code is happy now. We are in heroes, so that is good. In heroes, what you want to do, you want to scaffold an ng component, which is hero detail, right? That will give us a hero detail component. Now that we have a hero detail component, we then need to say to this guy, give us a model for hero component, but we need the dialog service. And the way that we do that, we're going to say it should be private dialog service. Give us that. That's cool. And say this the dialog dot we want a model, and give us the hero detail component, and we want to pass in the hero. So now that we do that, we don't really need this selected hero in here because we're going to do all the edits in the hero detail component, right? So let's save this, and we are going to the side. So the same way that we take the data from a model input, we're going to expect to take that data this side because we're calling it from a model call. Then we're just going to sort out the imports. Just sort out that one. Let's just sort out this one as well. Right, cool. So that's resolved. Now we have our data there, and then because we have our data there, which will be the hero, and it's nullable, and it's going to be a hero, right? So that's sorted. And let's see what they expect. So now, the fact that we have the hero, we then need to say this dot hero. We want to add hero dot data dot objects, which we want it to be a hero, right? So that looks fine. Now our issue is the template. So we have a hero dot the detail view. I'm going to take the detail view from this side, and we're going to say paste that, and we don't check for an ngF because we're going to use this for create as well as update. So we're going to have a hero here, we're going to have a hero here, and we're going to have a hero here. So now this is the interesting part, because with two-way binding, guys, our data, let's just do this. Let's serve this. So our two-way binding here is going to bomb because we said hero can be nullable. So let's go check that out. So our hero here, we said it can be nullable because our template here, or our model, is a interface. So the way that to better design your models will be make it a class, then that class you can then say constructor, and in that constructor you would say ID, and well, now it's bombing because we had the app running, so it's gonna bomb because of that. So now we are changing this class to let's just put that as -1. Then we're going to use that as set the name to nothing. So that's one way of doing this. So now that we have set this, we are going to come back to our hero, and we're just going to initialize our hero to a new hero, which is that. So you can do it this way, or better yet, you can, in your interface, tell it that I want an ID to be passed in of number, and I want a name to be passed in as a string. Then this will actually be ID, and then this will be name, right? So that sort of creates a constructor for us for our hero, and then when we come this side, we then say give us a new hero of now, like that. So now everything looks clean, everything looks happy. Then we come back to our template, check what the problem is. We have hero.name, we have hero.id, hero.name everywhere. And what else is going on? Object is possibly undefined. Okay, let's save that, because now it should pick it up. We've already initialized it. Well, we can just initialize it like that and then remove the optional, which sort of gives us what we're looking for, right? So now we have a hero, which is a new hero, not a problem. And then we say on init, just get this hero. If the hero is null, then we'll just have that one. So that's fine. It's not a problem. Now we are binding the data to that hero, and let's go see this in action. Let's do that. We get a hero. Looks good. So now this is amazing, because I'm doing that and I'm doing that, and it's super amazing. So let's see, what are we doing here, guys? So quickly, just to recap, we have heroes data, which is coming from the mock. So we take data, we display the list on our component, which has all the data here. Then we say on select, pass in the hero. Then on select on our component calls in the dialog service, which has our modal. Then we pass in the data to the modal, and we give it the data, which is the hero. And when we pass in the component and the data, it goes straight to hero detail component, and it gets here, it says, oh, give me the data's object, and I want it to be as hero. So the hero could be anything. That it could be employee, it could be customer, it could be vehicle, it could be a motorbike, it could be anything. So you take that as hero, you give it to the hero that we're looking for here, and then that hero gets to come and be binded this side, where we see the hero details. And hence when we click on any of these guys, again, the details, ID 15, ID. So that's what it is. And I think for this one, we are done, and see you on the next one. Cheers and enjoy.